Hello guys, this is a part of our video, and right now we are getting errors here. So if you read the error, it says it's not applicable, something like that. So what we need to do is to create an object variable, and we are going to make it an array. So object array, and then let's give it a variable name of object, and then here we are going to pass the value of the object. So the value will be 3 value. First value is the subname, or the subject name, the grade, and the third value is the status. Now we need to pass here the subname, subgrade, and the status. So just copy here and pass here. So object means it could store a string and int. Alright, so yeah, it doesn't have any problem storing different values or variable types. Now the object is the one that we're going to pass here at the add row, and the error is gone, right? Now if we try to use a program, let's run our program right now. And then okay, so let's try to add. Alright, so it has an error because it couldn't parse the blank text. Okay, so we have to catch that later on, but for now let's try again. Let's try if we can add a row. Let's put a value to the name and the grade. Yeah, as you can see, it is working right now. So we are going to add features as we go on to the program, but first we have to create a try and catch block to catch the error here at the parsing thing. So what we do is we construct a try and catch here. So try, control and space, and then enter. So easily constructed try and catch, and then we have to put the code here, try and catch. Okay, that's the essence. So we can just actually copy all of the codes here at the try and catch block, and then let's format it to formatting the something like that. Now in the exception, we need to specify what kind of exception are we going to catch. So in our case, let's catch the exception. It is null pointer exception or not. Is it null pointer or for? Let's try the program again. So if you try the program and click add, okay, so it's number format exception. Let's copy that and then paste it here. Now if the program is notified that this code has the null pointer exception, it will jump its execution to this catch method here. So we can add things like informing our user that we have an exception, something like that, or you can just leave it as blank. But if we run a program and have that exception, it's not going to broke our program right away. See, nothing happened because it's jumping here and there's nothing right or written here. Okay, it's not executing the follow-up codes, so nothing will be added. Okay, that way it's safe to assume that we cannot broke our program by parsing blank string or parsing letters. Right? Now if we enter number here, add, yeah, is recorded. See, yeah. So we can parse the string view. So if we enter a character here, it's getting a number format exception, and it's jumping the code here, but yeah, nothing happens because we don't have anything written here. So if we want to inform a user, we can use JOption pane. So show message dialog, yes, and we can put null for the component. So this null it refers to where our JOption will appear. So if we put null, it will appear here in the middle, regardless of where our program is. So null, and then the E, okay, and then we are going to pass the E. So the E that we are going to get the message of the error. So with that code, if you run a program and enter something unparsable, it's blank, and then we get for input string, yeah, something like that. So we can edit the JOption pane and this message, grade needs to be number. Okay, so to inform our user. That way, okay, we can minimize the errors of our program and the glitches. So yeah, grades needs to be number. Oh yeah, the grades to be number. Something like that, yeah. Now we need to design our status or our system so that it can identify if the student grade is passing grade or failure grade. So to design it, we are going to design it by the subgrade. So let's just make a conditionals. Okay, so the conditionals would be if first we have to determine if we are going to add a grade. So the grade should not be above 100 or below 64. Okay, so here at here after this, we need to make a conditionals that checking if the subgrade is not less than 65. It's not less than 65. It means if 65 grade is acceptable. Alright, and subgrade is not greater than 100. So if it is not, or sorry, if not greater than 101, so 100 is still acceptable. Okay, 100. Okay, so if grade is not less than 65 and subgrade is not greater than 100, so the grade would be 65 to 100. That would be the acceptable grade. Now if the grade is that, we are going to add it to our table. Okay, subgrade expected. Okay, so we are having an error here. Not equal, not. Let's format it, and we can add something like that, I guess. Ooh, we can't. Okay, so let's say grade less than 100 and greater than